Russia, the giant power Americans still don't fully understand. When Americans hear the word Russia, they think about the Cold War, nuclear weapons, snow, and a powerful man in the Kremlin. But here's the reality. Russia isn't just America's historic rival. It's a country with 1,000 years of history, 11 time zones, and global influence that still shapes U.S. foreign policy today. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Russia remains one of the most important and controversial countries on Earth. Glow showing Europe-Africa Keycap 1 The Basics. Understanding Russia. Official name, Russian Federation. Capital, Moscow. Population, around 144 million. Currency, ruble. Official language, Russian. Russia is the largest country in the world, bigger than the United States, Canada, and Europe combined. It stretches from Eastern Europe all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Fun fact for Americans. When it's 8 a.m. in Moscow, it's already evening in Russia's Far East. Imagine managing one country across 11 time zones. World Map Keycap 2 Geography. Nature as a superpower. Russia borders 14 countries, including China, Ukraine, and multiple European nations. Its geography is extreme. Siberian tundra. Massive forests, the largest on Earth. Arctic coastline. Huge oil and gas reserves. It's home to Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake in the world. And historically, Russia's harsh winters have defeated invaders like Napoleon Bonaparte and Adolf Hitler. In Russia, nature is part of national defense. The Soviet era and America's rival. To Americans, Russia is deeply connected to the Cold War. After World War II, the U.S. and the Soviet Union became global superpower rivals. For nearly 45 years, nuclear missiles were aimed at each other. The space race dominated headlines. Capitalism versus communism divided the world. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, it shocked the world. Russia emerged as an independent nation, but the 1990s were chaotic, with economic collapse and political instability. For Americans, the Cold War ended. For Russians, a new uncertain chapter began. Bust-in Silhouette Keycap for Modern Leadership. The era of Vladimir Putin. Since 2000, Vladimir Putin has dominated Russian politics. Supporters say he restored national pride, strengthened the military, stabilized the economy. Critics argue political opposition is limited. Media freedom is restricted. Foreign policy is aggressive. From a U.S. perspective, Russia often appears in headlines involving NATO, cybersecurity, and Ukraine. But regardless of politics, Putin has made Russia a global force again. Moneybag Keycap 5 Economy and Energy Power. Russia's economy relies heavily on oil, natural gas, military exports, minerals. It's one of the world's largest energy suppliers. For years, many European countries depended on Russian gas. However, U.S.-led sanctions have significantly impacted Russia's trade relationships. Still, Russia has strengthened economic ties with China and other Asian nations. Energy equals influence, and Russia has plenty of it. Rocket Keycap 6 Space, Science and Military Strength. Americans often forget something important. The first human in space was Russian. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin shocked the world by orbiting Earth before NASA landed on the Moon. That moment intensified the U.S.-Soviet space race. Today, Russia maintains one of the world's largest nuclear arsenals, a powerful military, permanent membership on the United Nations Security Council. Russia remains one of the few countries that can truly challenge U.S. global influence. Keycap 7 Culture Beyond Politics. Russia isn't just geopolitics. It's also ballet, classical music, Ice hockey. Literature. Writers like Leo Tolstoy and Fyodor Dostoevsky changed world literature forever. Moscow today is modern and high-tech, with luxury malls, skyscrapers, and vibrant nightlife, very different from old Cold War stereotypes. Russian culture mixes tradition with modern ambition. KCAP-EU.S. Russia relations today. The relationship between the United States and Russia is complicated. There are tensions over NATO expansion, Ukraine, cybersecurity, global power influence. Yet both countries still share one major reality. They are nuclear superpowers. That means cooperation and caution are always necessary. Even when relations are tense, diplomacy never completely stops. Why Russia still matters to Americans. Russia affects global energy prices, European stability, military balance, international diplomacy. Understanding Russia isn't about choosing sides. It's about understanding global power. Because whether Americans like it or not, Russia will continue shaping world politics for decades to come. Russia is a land of extremes. Extreme cold, extreme power, extreme history. From defeating invading armies, to competing with America in space, to reshaping modern geopolitics, Russia remains one of the most fascinating countries on Earth. If you found this overview helpful, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.